Hello guys, welcome to Tech Fortified. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to host your next.js application on cpanel. So let's get started. Now, let's first of all create a next.js app on boilerplate. So by running npx create next app, then the name of the app. So let's call it a client. So let's wait for it to install. Alright, since our app is created successfully, let's go ahead and open it in vscode. So to open it, we type code, then leave space dot. So let's go ahead and navigate into the project and run it. So cd into client. To start a next.js client app, you have to run npm run dev. After you navigate into the directory, we created an app, a next.js app by name client. So we have navigated into the directory and we are running npm run dev to start the app. Wow, so you can see our app is up and running here successfully. You can see welcome to next.js get started bar. So let's navigate back to our VS Code and make some edit some things and see how the changes will take effect. So back here in our VS Code, we have opened this our clients directory. So if we want to edit anything that is visible over there in our browser, we have to go into pages, and in this our index.js, we can be able to edit the file. So I just want to change the name. Instead of welcome to next.js, we say welcome to next.js. We just edit it and say welcome to next.js app on cpanel. So just edited the title, welcome to next.js app on cpanel, so that we can be able to go ahead and check out the result. So welcome to next.js app on cpanel. So alright, after you save the changes, let's go ahead and then check it out in the browser and see if these our changes that we have made has been changed successfully. So yes, we can see that welcome to next.js app on cpanel over here. So the first step you need to take to host your next.js app on cpanel is to go to the browser, open a new tab and search for next.js custom server. Next.js custom server. So it will take you to this page. You'll be able to navigate to this page that is known as next.js custom server. So they have already created an example for us over here on that next.js documentation website. So you can see a custom server that they have created for us. So all we need to do is to highlight everything over here and copy it down to our project. So let's do that. So after we copy this and server configuration that we have saved, we will navigate back to our VS Code. Now within our VS Code over here, all we need to do is within this page, within this the root folder of clients where our app is residing, all we need to do is to create a file known as server.js. So just click on this icon. Okay, sorry, I'm in super. I want to be in client directory. Then over here we click server.js. So after I've created this file, all I have to do is to paste the code that I copied. So now this is the first step. We are done with this one. The next step now is to edit our package.json so that you can be able to reference this server. So you can see our script over here on how it is built. So below this configuration that we copy from their website, you can see the script configuration that they have done. So all you just have to do is to copy it. Now let's navigate back to our VS Code. Now back in our VS Code over here, all we need to do is to go ahead and replace the whole of this script. So since we have other script as well, let's just go ahead and paste it below we edit it. So you can see our def is pointing to next.js, and our start command too is pointing to, if it is in production, it should start the what? The server.js. This node environment, we get a node environment to determine whether we're in test environment, in development environment, or in production environment. It will just get it. If it is equal to production, it should run node server. So this node server is the one that we have just created over here. So let's go ahead and delete this our previous script. So everything is set now. So let's go to the server and check it out. Is there any error? Alright, let's just remove. It's not necessary though. Let's remove it and save everything. So another thing is, if you wish to change the port over here, you can be able to change the port to any number over here. But okay, let's just go ahead and change the port. So when we do something like this, we say process.env dot port. If there is a default port that is assigned by our server, you should take it, or we launch this app on port 3000. So every other thing still remains the same. So let's save it. So we are saying that if a default port is presented by the server, take it, or want 3000, run it on port 3000. So when we save it, everything is all right. So the next step now, we need to build this project for production. So in order to build this project for production, we need to run a command known as, if we go back to our package.json over here, you will see that we have a command known as build. So npm run build, we build our next app so that we can take it and host it in deploy it on our server. So let's do that. So back here in our cmd, since our server is still running, that is, our project is still running, we kill the server and run npm run build. So let's kill the server by pressing Ctrl C. Once you press Ctrl C, if you're on Windows, it will kill the server. So CLS clear screen, we clear our previous history. So we go ahead and run npm run build. So hit enter. So I'll be right back once it is done building. I guess these are the only ones. So after you decided, right click to add to archive. You want to zip everything. So if you have installed WinRAR, if you have not installed WinRAR on your system, you can go ahead and use WinRAR. So add to archive. So in this add to archive, I want to zip everything. So I select the option of zip and click on OK. So you can see everything is zipped and dropped in this directory over here. So what we need to do now is to log into our cpanel. So you can go ahead, open your browser and log into your cpanel. In this case, I'm using Namecheap shared hosting. So on Namecheap shared hosting, I have access to cpanel and I can be able to host a next.js applications. So I'm going to log into my file to my cpanel now. Alright, so you can see that I'm within my cpanel over here. You can as well go ahead and log into your own cpanel. So Under the cpanel, we have different sections. We have exclusive for namcheap customers. We have email. We have files. We have database. We have domains. We have metrics. So, but the one that we're interested in so far right now is this file. So, under file section, go ahead and click on file manager. Wow, that is great. So, file manager is going to take us to this directory over here. So, within this directory over here, let's create, since we are under this root directory, within it let's create new directory so that we can drop our project files over there. So let's call it super underscore next underscore app. So you can call it the name of your choice. So let's create it. Well, it's telling me that the directory already exists. Okay, thank goodness. Look at the directory over here. So if your own doesn't exist already, since I created it already, you can go ahead and create your own as well. But just create any directory of your choice. So I'm going to navigate inside, and you can see it has some blah blah blah. Doesn't matter. So click on upload. So within this upload, check this option of override existing files and click on select file. It will open your file explorer, so you can go ahead within this your file explorer and navigate to that directory and select the build folder that will the zip file. I mean to say the zip file. So this is the client that I just zip. So I'm going to select it and allow it to upload. Alright, our file has finished in uploading. So let's click on that link at the bottom to come back to our directory over here. So once it has processed, you can see the client.zip. Click on it, let it be selected, and then you can see extract. Now, at the top right over here, click on extract and click on extract files. Alright, click on close. So you can see our files are extracted in this directory over here. Now go back to our cpanel. So under our cpanel over here, the next step that we need to do is to create a node.js application since we are using a custom server. So scroll down to software section within your cpanel and scroll down to software section and you will see set up node.js application. Now click on it. Alright, it will take you to this page, and within this page you will notice that I've already hosted some other node.js application over here. So and this will be another node.js application that I'll be hosting even if it is under next.js. So since next.js runs on node.js, so let it finish loading. Alright, everything it has opened now. So let's go ahead, click on this create application. Alright, now change the application mode from development to production and change the version. Like this version that I'm using over here, my Node.js version is 14 point something. So I'm going to choose this version 14 point something. If yours is 12, if yours is 10 or 11, you can as well go ahead and choose it. So I'm going to choose this 14. So the next step now is the application root. So it's asking us for the application root where we dropped our files over here. So and you can see that we dropped our files under this within this root directory under what super next app. So we are going to go ahead and type this name. Don't worry about the root directory, it already knows what to do. So super next app. So the next one is to ask us for the domain that we want to host this app. So if you're having many domains, if you're having a subdomain, you can go ahead and click here to choose it. But I'm going to host it on techfortified.com. So I will leave it as techfortified. So the next one is asking us for application startup file. What is the startup file of our application? But our startup file of our application here is server. But we cannot go ahead and type the server over there, because if we go ahead and type server.js over there, it will try to create this and discover that there is another server.js file. So we are going to do a trick over there. So let's call it at first app.js. So once you have done this, go ahead and click on create. Alright, so you can see application is created successfully and is running. So if for instance you want to check if truly this application is running, you can click on this open and you will see it will pick up that app.js file and show us yes it works with the version of our node.js. Alright, you can see it over here that yes it works. So now navigate back to this and stop the app from running. Click on stop. So once you have stopped the app, now go ahead and edit this name. Now change it back from app to server.js. This server.js is the name of the file that we have over here in our cpanel that is going to start our server. So once you have done that, now we need to install the packages. So you can see that since we uploaded our files here together with our package.json, it has automatically, this our node.js app, once as we refresh the page, it automatically picked this and that package.json and it's asking us to install the packages. So let's go ahead and run npm install. Click on it. Alright, you can see that it says npm install completed successfully. So now after installing the packages, let's go ahead and refresh this page. Go ahead and edit this name back to server so that it will match the file that is starting our server over there, server.js. So over here, the file that we have is server.js. So now let's go back. So once you have done the save, click on save changes. So once we have saved the changes, now go ahead and click on start app. So our app is started successfully. So now let's go ahead and open it. Hooray! So you can see our app, we have successfully hosted our Node.js application on cpanel over here. So alright guys, so since you have hosted this, you can see over here that our application over here is still showing that it has detected npm. So this is not good. It's a security loophole in your application. So let's see how we can be able to fix this. So we will stop the app first. So once we have stopped the app, we go back to our file manager. Inside this directory, you can see this package.json is over there. Provided you have installed that package, you have installed the packages under this node.js application, there is no need of leaving your package.js over here, because if a third party has access to this particular file, he can be able to easily get all the libraries that you have used in your application. So after you are done installing over there under our node.js application, go ahead and delete this file. And as so we select the tool and click on delete and delete it. So once we have deleted it, let's go back over here and refresh this page. So once we refresh this page, we no longer see this run npm install because we have deleted the package.json file. You can see that after the page has refreshed, this is no longer clickable, is disabled because we have deleted the package.json. So now at least our application feels safe. So we can go ahead and click on start app again. So once we have started our app, we can now click on what open to test it. So you can see everything is still running. So alright guys, these are the few steps. You can see how we easily hosted a Next.js application on cpanel. So these are the steps that you need to follow to host your Node.js application, your Next.js application on cpanel. So thanks. I hope you have learned a new thing today. So go ahead and share this video with your friends, like, subscribe if you are new to my YouTube channel, and if you have any problem following these steps, just let me know down in the comment section. Just try to comment so that YouTube, it will help YouTube algorithm to suggest this video to others who might be looking for similar solution like you. Thank you.